my name is Zachary Williamson, and welcome to Beat the Rake and New Age DFS. We've got a special show for Champions League. I'm joined by Victor and Charlie. How you doing today, guys?
Hey, going good. It's really cool to be able to have this opportunity to work together like this.
Yeah, what about you, Victor?
Happy to just, be making friends with people, doing good here, excited to dig in.
Nice. Well, I'm not sure about how you guys did today. I didn't have enough Warner and Mount combined. I had them separate, but wasn't able to really jump to the leaderboards. I think I should get my entries back, but that's about it. What about you, Charlie?
I actually am going to do okay, because my best lineup actually had Mendy, and he's going to be the only win, it turns out.
Jeez.
So that should actually help me up a bit.
Yeah, Victor, you get most of your entries back.
No.
You profit? No,
it wasn't. It was looking okay until Neuer got the late goal conceded. So
yeah, I can't believe we're gonna have Villarreal just parking against Champions League teams even more. So, but they did well. Like, you got to give Unai Emery some credit. He basically used like the 4 center back rule and just dropped his 2 midfielders and saw the game out and got one on the break.
It'll be interesting who they get drawn up against next and see.
I want it to be City, so I can just play a bunch of City for it.
All the De Bruyne and Mahrez.
You just don't have to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll jump in. We got a 2-game slate. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, Liverpool won 3-1 the first time, so Benfica has to chase as much as they can. And then Atletico down 1-0 to City. I don't know how I expect Atletico to come at City because that's just not who they are as people. What do you guys think?
Both these teams have a very set identity of how they want to play. Atletico sit back, Man City possess the ball and try to play through their team, play through their opponents. Mm-hmm. So I think that nothing will change despite the aggregate scoreline.
I think the only way Atletico win is like a counterattack goal from like Correa twice or something. But I don't know if you can play anybody on them though.
GPP you could probably go like a Felix or a Correa punt.
Yeah.
That'll be if you pull up the lineup again there, it would be interesting to see who would have Atletico sets. Because not that it matters for the most part, but would it be Koke, Laurent, maybe Carrasco takes sets in that?
Carrasco, I think, would be the leading set taker in that team.
Yeah. Sure. It's not Spain. You don't get Koke taken.
And they're going to get like one corner. So.
Yeah. No, I don't know if Carrasco, he was hurt for a while. Is he back to full?
Yeah, he played the last game, so he should be all right.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not a big Atletico guy just from a DFS perspective, but you have to think that there's got to be something in that team. Maybe you play like Llorente. He's probably pretty cheap. And then Carrasco.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd rather pick a Benfica piece than an Atletico Madrid piece, honestly.
That's fair. That makes sense. It's hard to play against City. With City, it'll probably be like De Bruyne, Mahrez, and Foden in this lineup, kind of splitting everything. I think you play De Bruyne. The question is going to be, do you try to stuff De Bruyne and Mahrez?
I think it's tough. It depends what Liverpool pieces you go.
Yeah.
If you go Salah, you can't. I don't know if you can go Salah, Mahrez, De Bruyne very easily.
Yeah, it's really tight. Today was a little easy. I got by on the Liwa fade for the most part. He scored a goal, but it didn't kill you. Played the floor. But it'll be interesting to see. Foden's really cheap, but he just has been like getting like 9 points and getting like subbed off like every single time. So
he's been really annoying recently. I don't like him, especially at striker.
Yeah, who's in the projected front 3 for Liverpool?
It's Diaz, Firmino, and Salah.
That's an interesting front 3 to work with. I can't imagine Firmino's too expensive.
He's 77. Yeah. That's too much.
That's more than I thought he'd be. But
you think they rotate Mane?
Interesting. They play City on the weekend for the cup, don't they? True. And they're already up.
And they just played City as well for like the league, and they tied.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Firmino win. But I don't know. Like, would I rather go Foden, Firmino, or Diaz? I think Diaz would be my favorite of the.
Yeah, I think for sure Diaz went off against Benfica, the Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese.
He destroyed them for Porto for a couple years, I believe. So
yeah, I think he's really interesting, actually.
Forward wise, I think that. Do you think you see Sterling at all, or is it Grealish projected? I think
it's Grealish. I think it will be him since Sterling's played, and Grealish really hasn't played much other than off the bench for like 5 minutes the last few games.
Yeah, and Pep does rotate a little bit for this.
Yeah, that's true. I think, and then I think we do see Mahrez. He hasn't been playing as much in the league, but you've been seeing like a Gundogan play like in the mid. I think that your big decision is if you play Mahrez in the slate. He's going to have penalties. He'll have a share of sets, probably score if you don't play him, and probably won't score if you do play him. So,
yeah, I mean, these are just two roulette attacker teams on the same slate. It was hard enough last week, and now with the aggregates, it's like an extra layer to think about it. It's very difficult for sure.
He's the safest one, but he's priced as the safest one is the problem. So
I think in this game, I'll probably try to get a decent amount of De Bruyne and Mahrez together in the City Atletico game. I don't see Atletico coming back and winning this game. I don't know about you guys, but
yeah, I don't either. But I don't know if
back.
Yeah, just because I don't see Atletico Madrid winning doesn't mean I think City is just gonna they struggled the last game, and
it's true.
I mean Liverpool did not clearly, and you got all the goals from them, and now with Benfica chasing, I think that goes right in Liverpool's hands since their best way of playing is just quick turnovers and fast on the break.
I see you got Carrasco highlighted there. He'll probably have sets, as we said. Do you think
price not too bad? Maybe, to be honest, this price is pretty nice. I mean, you have to go somewhere cheap. It's either him or like Everton or something.
Yeah, Everton smashed last game.
Yeah,
I played a lot of Naby Keita last fixtures.
Yeah, he smashed too.
Yeah,
they all smashed. We'll see if they all do this time, but got to make a decision.
I think that I might mix in Carrasco, but I don't think he's going to be like a staple of my lineups. But 4.8 is definitely nice. Yeah, we'll see. I think we might have to go with the cheap defender, and it'll because Diaz is still out and Walker is back, so it'll probably be like Cancelo, Stones, Laporte, and Walker. I don't expect Ake to play.
I mean, the tough thing is going to be the third team. You're going to have Man City and Liverpool in your build is where you go for that extra team piece. I think maybe you go goalkeeper, then you pay up. Maybe go Trent and Robbo even, and then pay down all the way to Vlachodimos or something. Could make the rest of the build work.
Yeah, he's made me a decent amount of money this year. I played him in the Ajax slates, but I've been fading TAA a lot lately. But now that he's 7.5, he was 9.3 at one point.
There was a 3K gap between him and Robbo. Now it's 300.
That's what I was gonna say. Now you can play him over Robertson. It's not just ignore him now that he's 10K.
Yeah.
I know you guys are, I think from listening to your streams before, you guys are not big Cancelo guys at 6.5, but do you think you go TAA and Cancelo, or do you just fit both guys?
It's tough. Cancelo is very, I think, matchup dependent. And I mean, what did he get to last game against Atletico Madrid? I think he did pretty decent, didn't he?
He got 11, but with the 12 with the clean sheet, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting similar numbers. He's an upside defender, and is he going to reach a ton of upside against Atletico Madrid is what I worry about. If it's Burnley or something, you expect to make a goal contribution more often than not than against an Atletico Madrid who Man City might only beat by 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah,
so in which case, I'd rather go Robbo.
Yeah, I mean, my dream scenario is we see Tsimikas in, and I just play Tsimikas instead.
Yes.
I don't know if they rotate that heavily, but I will say, the last game, he was on the right. Ake played on the left, and Cancelo is cross happy from the right. I remember that from last year going back when he was playing on the right more. And then on the left, he kind of sits in that pocket. And so you expect more of a shot for, but less crosses. And he kind of got there on crosses last time. I think it was 5 crosses or something like that. So and then the clean.
I think people also just go to Grimaldo too because they're chasing, just like we saw against Ajax, and he got like 20 or something. Yeah, he got 20 against Ajax when they're chasing. So I wouldn't find him crazy either.
Yeah. Did he split last game? I think.
Yeah, he split with Everton.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If we don't see Everton, obviously I think Grimaldo is a lot better, but I mean 5-2 is okay. Now, are you guys gonna chase the Konate goal that happened last time?
I had a lot of them that day.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I'm
if
willing to go center back over Versalco or something.
Oh yeah.
Like these Atletico guys are just tilting compared to like center back where they have pass floor like of 100. They get 2 points there, couple tackles, couple interceptions. They're at 5. Where like Versalco needs 5 crosses or 6 crosses just to get there. So
yeah, I played a lot of Upamecano today just because of that. Where
I too.
Not there. I think he had like 6 or 7, so that was good.
Yeah, you take that for that.
Yeah. No, I think that in the Man City game, you just got to play Man City, and then maybe you play like a Felix if there's like a counterattack, or like you play Carrasco and hope for the one set that they get to connect.
Yeah.
Do you play Grealish? He's 6,400. Everyone always likes going to Grealish, but he's just so bad now.
I wish City were chasing, because like he came on before City scored. I think it was either in the Champions League or the game after, and he drew like 5 or 6 fouls in the span of like 5 minutes. And I was like, man, why can't we see that Grealish for Man City? But they're never chasing, so he's never gonna be playing like that. You know, it's not the Villa Grealish.
Him and Bernardo are just the worst. Ugh, and now they're the same price. Ugh.
I think I prefer Bernardo, man. Like maybe I'm wrong, but Grealish just doesn't have the floor he's had historically, and Silva's had the ceiling this year. So.
Yeah, he has the ceiling. They both have like a 0 floor, but the ceiling is just non-existent.
Grealish reminds me of Silva last year. I don't know. Do you have any takes, Charlie? Like, do you like Silva?
I don't know. I will try my best to get up to whatever Liverpool attacker is playing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Initial thoughts.
I think that I'm not gonna play Thiago. I don't know why he still has forward eligible. He's never played there.
Been like that forever, man. Ugh.
And it's always the worst because like people play him just as like the second forward, and then he'll score like once in a blue moon, and you just tilt your face off that time.
Yeah, yes.
I honestly could see it though. I mean, if he's playing, I'd be tempted, honestly, as backwards as it sounds, man. Like,
I mean, I'm tempted just to go back to the Everton. Well, he had like 12 floor last game. Like, I'll take it again for 4,200. He was my punt forward to make the build work, and it worked out pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I like Everton actually. In this, like with them pushing, I think that he has the floor. He has like a share of stats, right? I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. He split last game. Yeah, Rafa's okay, but I think Everton at 4-2, like that's just your punt. Like it was the same thing with Werner. You played the cheapest forward today, and hopefully he does something, and it worked out. So
yeah.
Guys like him, you don't really see them touch the ball, and he had 3 fouls drawn, 2 tackles, 2 interceptions, and he has like 8 already. So
yeah. Do you play? Trying to think. Like, do you play Nunez? I think Darwin Nunez is probably where the goal is going to come from.
Yeah,
they're scoring. It's him. Yeah,
and just like last game, they scored, and it was him.
GPP always can do something like that.
Yeah, he's in a weird range now. Like 6K is a little like it's so close to even like a Bernardo. I don't know how much more appealing he is over him in cash, especially.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And then for midfield there, if we pivot over to midfield, with you at the controls, I think De Bruyne is just like kind of like locked in for me.
Yeah.
I don't think you get cute anywhere.
I could see me going maybe a Liverpool like 4-0 build. I just stack every Liverpool attacker.
Just go Salah, Firmino, Diaz.
Yes. But not. I wouldn't do it as a consistent thing.
Maybe like as a one-off.
Yes, exactly.
I like Naby Keita less than I did last time. So I tried to explain this in my chat. When he's playing with two holding midfielders, like if you see Naby Keita out there with like Silva and Fabinho, then you get like Keita in like the kind of Jordan Henderson role where he can freely get forward. Mm-hmm. But if you only see like Fabinho and like Thiago, or sorry, you only see like one of Fabinho, Thiago, and then it's like Henderson, then Henderson's going to be the more forward role.
If Fabinho's in, it just makes it like both of the people he's playing with more appealing. Since he's going to be the one sitting for sure, then you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see the other two roam. Maybe it's like.
Do you play Fabinho at 3,200? I mean, you take his 4 just to fit everyone else, or no?
Maybe he scores. Maybe Salah gets subbed early and then they get a penalty.
Yeah, we were talking about that last week.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I like Henderson at 3.7 because of the way Liverpool plays. When they go down the right side, if they go down the right side, a lot of times like he's open for the cutback and then he'll get the open play crosses over Hendo or over TAA. So like Henderson at 3.7 is interesting, I think.
I don't mind it. I'm really fine with like anyone on Liverpool. I'm gonna have share probably everyone on that whole team, down to the center backs even.
Yeah. Who's your guys' keeper? Alisson's more expensive? That's weird. That's weird.
Thought I had keeper right today. Thought I had him right, just not today. Always got to give up a late goal to me in Champions League.
It's okay, man. I went really heavy on Courtois, which hurt me.
Oh yeah, I liked it today, but then it flipped and Chelsea turned to the favorites right before like lock, and I was and Mendy was cheaper. Like I might as well just swap some over.
No, that makes sense. Oblak sucks this year, but like he was good last game.
I don't know if I think
he was chalk too.
I don't know what to do. I think Vlachodimos is always in play, and then Ederson. I think
Ederson.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
I don't know if he's just gonna get enough action. Like Liverpool play attacking enough that Alisson will make saves.
He also could give up a goal.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I can see that not being.
He's more willing to give up a goal than Ederson is.
Yeah,
I think that I might just punt because like you need the salary savings. I'll probably just play Vlad.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
I don't care. Even if he goes like -2, like hopefully I've made enough up by like.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be like a slate.
I think those are my favorite. Is Alisson or all the way down to Vlachodimos, no in between.
Mm-hmm. So if you guys were to look at like your core builds for cash, where would you start most of your lineups? Do you just start with like De Bruyne and then like one of the Liverpool attackers?
Fullbacks. Maybe one of the Liverpool fullbacks.
Yes, I think I start with one of the Liverpool fullbacks. Probably I think I'd play Trent here in cash for sure, actually. I'd probably go De Bruyne, Trent,
Everton.
And then I don't know. It depends who my other attackers are first. They're the priority. Yeah, I think Salah might be my favorite forward.
Interesting. Can you explain that? Because I'm never like a Mo Salah guy. Like his floor is like 9 points. If he doesn't score, then you're kind of like tilting your face off.
I feel like it could be a Liverpool ceiling game, honestly. Like I said, Benfica's going to change. I think this is like the perfect spot for the Liverpool attackers to thrive. And Salah's been kind of cold recently, I know, but it feels like it's kind of a game where he breaks his duck right up to the Man City weekend game in mind next game.
I could see that actually, because a lot of people are going to try to push Mahrez, De Bruyne too. You could immediately jump like most of the field by going Salah, De Bruyne, I think.
Yes.
And then you just hope that Mahrez doesn't get like a penalty.
Yeah. Mahrez is not worth he doesn't get a goal contribution like that. I don't think there's any way.
No, like he doesn't get enough of the set share because De Bruyne just pulls rank like every time he wants to take the set, which is most of the times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Ooh, we just got Benzema.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Fun times.
Kind of watching it.
Yeah.
Wow. Real Madrid's going to go through Chelsea. Heartbreaking for Chelsea, but that's what happens when you let them 3-1 you at home.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it, right? So,
I think for the most part.
We'll check each other's channels out. You know, we have our stuff. You guys have your stuff. Maybe we'll do this in the future, of course, right?
Definitely.
So
I think that you guys need to check out New Age. They're one of the other guys I actually go look at on YouTube. I think I saw enough of Victor and Charlie in the leaderboards to be like, okay, well, like I need to check these guys out. Charlie's always like up there, man. Like,
GPP is my bread and butter. I like to like to consider myself one of the better players. But you guys make great content too.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. So definitely. For my video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. For their video, hit the like button and subscribe to them. Comment down below if you guys have any questions. Do you guys have Twitter that you guys are like active on? Like, how do people get a hold of you?
Same at DK everything, CH4R1LIE, the extra L because all the other names were taken.
Fair.
Yeah, mine just Bodega 15.
Bodega 15.
Positive comments are always welcome.
Definitely. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and good luck tomorrow.
Good luck. Peace.